Hey guys, J77 here doing another video log, and this is my overall feeling on the Oscar nominations. They was announced today, and now I get to talk about it. Basically, not really too surprised on some of the nods here. They're pretty much everything that I expected this film to get nominated did get nominated. There are some films haven't heard too much about, especially in the animation department, which is a good thing and a bad thing. And I'll pretty much explain later. But pretty much nothing new have changed, with the exception of a few. Best Picture, there were 9 films nominated instead of the usual 10 that we've been used to for the last 2 years. Those films that nominated for Best Picture are War Horse, The Artist, Moneyball, The Descendant, The Tree of Life, Midnight in Paris, The Help, Hugo, Extremely Loud, and Incredibly Close. Now, Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close is kind of funny because a lot of people did not like this movie. A lot of people felt they shouldn't even be in that list, but it's there. A lot of people, when they made the announcement for Best Picture, some crowd in the audience was cheering. They were very excited and very surprised, as well as me. I saw recently a video of Chris Stuckman who commented about that, about the recent turn events, and he did a live vlog which showed his reaction, which is kind of funny because I was pretty much the same way. I said, "Wow, that was surprising." Other than that, I really wasn't too surprised about some of the nominations, with the exception of one. 50-50 should have been among the Best Picture range. There should be no reason why it was left out. Warrior was not there, although it is nominated for an award. I'll get to that in a bit. But 50-50 should have definitely been in that list. I got nothing against The Tree of Life. I pretty much thought it was going to be in there because a lot of people had mixed feelings, but a lot of critics did like it for what it was. So even though it wasn't nowhere near the Golden Globes. Golden Globes is a different award ceremony, and this is just, the proof of that. It was nominated there. Drive, not in there, not in the Best Picture category, but I didn't really expect that, especially since they had a very low turnout in some other awards as well. But I really was hoping that Warrior would get more decent nods. But that's the Best Picture category. Best Actor, Best Actress, Glenn Close got nominated. Rooney Mara for The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo got nominated. Viola Davis for The Help got nominated. I'm very happy with The Help. Meryl Streep, The Iron Lady. Michelle Williams for My Week with Marilyn. I gotta check out My Week with Marilyn because I heard very good things about it. Best Actor, pretty much A Better Life, which I didn't see. Damien Blanchard, I think his name is. George Clooney, The Descendant, not surprised there. John G. Jardin, finally got his name right, with The Artist. I'm a little bit surprised about Gary Oldman. Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, that's another film I gotta see. He's in this. Brad Pitt, of course, for Moneyball, he got in it. Best Supporting Actor, we have The Artist has been nodded. 2 from The Help has also been nobbed. Melissa McGrady, Bridesmaid. So no surprise that Bridesmaid is getting a lot of attention it's doing. Also got nominated. Best Supporting Actor, My Week with Marilyn, Kenneth Branagh. A little surprised that was there. Jonah Hill, I hope he wins for Moneyball. Nick Nolte, deservedly so, definitely for Warrior. Christopher Plummer, Beginning. Hope I'm saying his name right. Max von Sydow for Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close. Best Director, there's a lot of people. The director from The Artist is in here. Alexander Payne, The Descendant. Martin Scorsese for Hugo. Woody Allen definitely deserved to be here for Midnight in Paris. And the Tree of Life director, Terrence Malick, is also in this nod. So pretty much okay. Best Original Screenplay, again, The Artist have got in there. Bridesmaid is in there. Midnight in Paris. Margin Call, which I didn't see, is in there. Separation, didn't see, but they're in there. Best Adapted Screenplay, The Descendants, Hugo, of course. We also have Idea with March, which surprisingly is not in the Best Picture category, which I'm a little surprised. A lot of people are not too upset by it, but they're definitely there. Moneyball, Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. Best Foreign Film, pretty much films I never heard before. Bullhead, Footnote, I actually did. I didn't know that was a foreign film. In the Darkness, In Darkness, sorry, Separation, and a name I can't pronounce. Even my life depends on it. Moles, Seijin. I hope I got that right. If I do apologize. Now let's get on to the animated feature. Animated feature, I'm going to tell you right now, it's a little weird. I will say this, the films, I'm a little surprised they got snubbed, and I'm just going to say right now, Tintin did not make the list, which is a shocker. I could have sworn it would have actually been there, especially after winning the Golden Globes for Best Animated Feature. That's not in there. So I think that was a snub that didn't deserve to be snubbed. However, a film that's not also in there, which I'm pretty happy that the Academy Award even recognized how bad this film is in terms of best picture quality, because again, I didn't think this film was terrible, but it's definitely not one of Pixar's best, and that's Cars 2. Cars 2 was taken out. So the question is, who got nominated? Well, it's kind of strange because we do have a lot more animation films nominated this year than we probably did in a long time. But two of them I have not heard of, and just for the record, I am not looking for these films. I'm pretty much guessing that these are, foreign films from other countries. And if you guys have seen it, please leave a comment on it, because I really do like to know what people thought about these films. There are the following lists: A Cat in Paris, Chuka and Rika, and then we have the films that everybody pretty much know about: Kung Fu Panda, Puss in Boots, and Ringo. I'm gonna say right now, I'll be stunned if Ringo loses, because this is their year to win. This is their movie to win. I'd be stunned if they don't win it. But I've seen better surprises before. Art direction, some of the minor awards: The Artist, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, Hugo, Midnight in Paris, and Warhorse. I'm going to go on a limb and say The Artist or Hugo is going to win that out, one of the two. Cinematography: The Artist, Girl with a Dragon Tattoo, Hugo, Tree of Life, Warhorse. I'm going to say right now, this is Tree of Life category, and I'm going to be right now, the cinematography in this movie was excellent. You can say what you may not like the film as a whole, you may actually do like the film as a whole, but nobody's going to argue that this director knows how to capture a scene very, very well on camera. It is very, very, he really did a great job with that in terms of this movie. Costume design, I'm going down the whole list for you guys: Anonymous, Artist, Hugo, Juror, which I almost forgot what came out this year, and WE. Now, WE I didn't see. Juror, I heard good things about it. Hugo, Artist, Anonymous. I'll leave that up to review for another day, but I think that either, again, Hugo or Artist is going to win out in those two. Documentaries. Got a couple of them here. Documentary: Hall, Hell and Back Again, If the Tree Falls, The Story of the Earth Liberation Front, Paradise Lost 3, didn't even know they had the other two ones, Pina, Undefeated. Now, this is the film Undefeated that didn't, this film I said if I can catch it I will see it. This film came out very quietly in my neighborhood. It was in one theater because it was played exclusively on the AMC, and this film just basically disappeared. I never got a chance to catch it. It was a limited release, only a few days, and it is gone. Hopefully, if it gets on DVD, I can check it out. If not already, I'll probably check it out when I get a chance. But I heard so many bad things about this film. I'm kind of scared to even look at it. But I am going to give it that chance. I did promise myself to watch this film. Other than that, I have no idea what these other films. If I got to take a wild guess, I'll just take it If the Tree Falls. That's it. But I'm just guessing because I have not seen any of the documentaries that they are talking about. Documentary short form films. Again, these are some of the films I didn't even know they existed. God is the bigger Elvis. The Barber of Birmingham, Foot Soldier of the Civil Rights Movement. I gotta check that one out. Incident in New Baghdad. Saving Face and the Talisman of the Cherry Blossom. I actually think I heard that one at somewhere. I don't know where, but I'm pretty sure I heard that one. But then again, I can't really tell you what any of these films because I didn't see any of them. I'm gonna go with the Barber of Birmingham as the winner. film editing, the artist is nominated: The Descendant, Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, Hugo, Moneyball. Very close call. I think I give it to Hugo on that one. Makeup, of course, we have Albert North, Harry Potter, Deathly Hollow Part 2, The Iron Lady, which that's it. I mean, that's just three. I'm a little surprised by that. I'm going to go with Harry Potter in that category. I think Harry Potter's going to win that. I don't know what it is. I think Harry's going to win that. The score. I'm just going to go out and say, guys, the artist taking this. The artist is taking this. I know a lot of people are saying that the artist has borrowed some ball footage, but come on, guys. This movie really, a silent film, a silent black and white film, the music becomes the centerpiece of this film. If you didn't have great music that keeps you interested, this film probably wouldn't have worked the way it did. So I'm giving it to the artist. Nice to see that Adventure in Tintin gets nominated. John Williams is nominated twice here. He's nominated for Adventure in Tintin and Warhorse. The other films is Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy and Hugo. But I'm giving it to the artist in that category. Musical original song, which I'm surprised. I don't think I remember this one before. This is actually new. And only 2 films are nominated. I hope I'm reading this right. Yeah, this is it. You got the Muppets and Rango. Odd. They had a musical score and only 2 got nominated. Are you serious? Oh well. Moving on. Sound editing. This is probably Transformers is actually nominated. That's surprising. Dead Drive, Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, Hugo, Warhorse. If I know the history, they probably pick one with the most effects. So I think Transformers will just get one for that. It won't bother me one bit if it does. If the other film, if I have to pick a secondary, I think Warhorse will get it too. Sound mixing, Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, Hugo, Moneyball, Transformers, Dark and Moon, Warhorse. Again, I think Transformers might take this, but if I gotta go with sound mixing, I think Hugo was gonna go for it. But it's not a major award, so I really don't care who gets it from that. Visual effects, little interesting list here. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hollow Part 2. Hugo, Real Steel, Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Thank God, finally I see something nominated for this. Transformers, Dark of the Moon. If I gotta go with visual, I'm going with Rise of the Planet of the Apes. They definitely deserve to be in the role. They should be at least nominated for Best Picture as well, because that was a great picture of the year. That was one of the top best films of the year. That's my opinion, of course. But it definitely should be there for that category, and I'm glad it is. And I'm just gonna go on a limb here. It's going to win. There's a lot of films here, but I think that's going to win for that. What they accomplished for that film, convincing me that Caesar actually was a living, breathing ape, was an accomplishment on its own. So I hope they get it. Short films, again, these are movies I have not seen. So The Fantastic Flying Book of Mr. Morris, La Luna, A Morning Stroll, Wildlife. Short film, and last but not least, we got the short film category. Penthouse, Ringo, The Shore, Time Freaks, and some film I can't pronounce, Abba Atlantic. And that's it. So I just basically give you the whole rundown of the whole list. Again, for short film animation, I'm just going to take a wild guess, and Fantastic Flying Book of Mr. Morris. It just sounds good. And I'm just going to go with Time Freaks as another wild guess, because, like I said, these are the C's I have seen. I'm going to go right back to the Best Picture category, because it's going to be very interesting. Now, like I said, there's 9 nominated for this category. But I can tell you right now, I'm not giving any chance for Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close to win. I'm not giving any chance for The Tree of Life to win. And I'm definitely not giving any chance to Warhorse to win. I'm going to take a wild guess. It's going to be between the following 4 films. Midnight in Paris, The Artist, Moneyball, and Descent. Those are the 3 films. Those are the 4 films that I think they has a legit chance of winning. My surprise victor is obviously going to be The Help. I really do think that that's going to be the surprise victor if they went for Best Picture, but I don't consider it the heavy favorite. I think The Artist has a very strong chance of winning. I think Moneyball has a very strong chance of winning because of the storyline and because how well it was put together. The Descendant as well, a film that was basically considered flawless by a lot of critics. The Artist definitely is one of those films because it's like a love letter, and God knows it was a great love letter to Hollywood. It was one of the best films that I had the privilege of seeing in theaters. And Hugo, on a very good counter, not only was this probably the best children's film of this year, but probably the best children's film that happened in the last 10 years. And the fact that this came from Martin Scorsese, a guy I did not expect him to pull off a kid's film, let alone a kid's film in 3D. That says a lot. You had great acting and a great story that was well adapted in this movie, and my hat goes off to Martin Scorsese. But like I said, it's gonna be a tough race. Anybody can from those four categories, it's anybody's ball game. And if one of those 4, 5, if you count the hell, wins, I would not be upset by any means necessary. I hope the girl for the dragon tattoo wins for Best Actress. I really do hope George Clooney wins for The Ascendant. Even though I wouldn't get mad if John G. Jen wins for his performance in The Artist. I really do hope that The Artist wins for Best Score, and I honestly hope that Ringo just takes that award, because to me, I don't see any other film. I'm not nothing against Boots and Boots is a good film. I got nothing against Kung Fu Panda 2 is a good film, but come on, man. Out of all those films I just told you about, Ringo definitely reigns supreme. Now, I can't say this is going to be a clean sweep, even though I'm pretty sure that Ringo's going to win, because I have not seen Cats and Parrots. I'm just being honest. I didn't even know this film existed. But then again, I didn't know what The Illusionist was until it was brought to my attention. And Costa and Rica. I don't know what these two films are. They may actually be better than Ringo. Only time will tell. Like I said, I'm not gonna make my business to run out and see this movie. If it's on DVD, I probably might pick it up. But for me, out of all the films, Ringo should be in there and should take it, especially now that Tintin, which still bothers my mind, is not nominated. But since Tintin is not in this, I think Ringo should take it. That's basically it. Like I said, I'm not mad. This is about the selections overall. They're pretty good selections. There are some I wish there was more. No question, a lot of people's going to be bitching about the fact that Warrior again gets sidetracked. But if any victor should come to anyone's relief about this film, Warrior at least got nominated for Best Supporting Actor, and I do hope that Nick Nolte won it. He definitely deserved at least that. But even if it don't, the fact that he got nominated and got recognized, I can really much accept. But again, the most major snub that I truly have a problem with is 50-50. How did this film not get nominated for anything is it's sad. It really is. I mean, this is a film that is highly praised and should at least got nominated for Best Actor, or even for Best Acting, or pretty much Best Screenplay. And the fact he got nominated for none is pretty much it's a sad notion. I know Chris Stuckman have said that the reason why he probably got nominated because of comedy. If that's the case, that's not an excuse. That's pretty much being biased to a film that is good. If it's great and it is good, better than all the other films that it came out, it should be nominated. And there's no excuse, especially when you went from 10-10 and all of a sudden 9. So I'm not buying that at all. Another film that I'm not surprised, really, honestly, is Shame. I know that a lot of people was like, he should have been nominated for Best Actor, and that's true. But let's be realistic. I don't think Academy Awards is not going to allow NC-17 in that stage yet. That, and the fact that the film didn't really. It was very, very highly praised and was due to be pumped up. But as you see the award season continue to move forward, this film lost steam somewhere down the line. Lost a tremendous amount of steam as the awards seasons come on, where other films was picking it up fast and wild. The artist is one of those examples. The artist just basically is cleaning house with the award ceremonies. They already won tons of awards and do to win tons more as we head to the Super Bowl of award seasons, which is the Academy. I'm not surprised at all about how the artist was. And to be honest, if you've seen the film, nobody's going to argue that it definitely deserved the praises that it does. This was a magnificent film. Again, happy the animation department have decided to do a 5 instead of 3. Even though the 2 film, I have no clue what that is, but I'm kind of curious how that's going to play out. Even though, again, I'm going to repeat myself, Rango's winning it. This new song, I'm not feeling it, man. I'm really not. This new category, I don't know if this is a new category. I don't remember having this category there, but if you're gonna have a category, at least have it 3 or 4. You're having 2, you might as well just give it. You might as well just say, oh, this award's gonna go to this category, and that's it. Yeah, so I'm not very happy with the way they've done it. So, but that's their decision, not mine. I would have put a lot more into the song category, especially with other films that had a good song category that deserve to at least be on that list. But I'm not the one calling shots, so that's it. Overall, yeah, that's all pretty much I got to say. So that's your list of awards. If you guys have some comments on this, please let me know. Put it on the comment section. Do you agree with the award summary? Do you don't agree with it? And which film you wish should have been on this list? Well, give me a name and tell me why. I'd love to hear from you guys. Until then, this is J77 saying you guys take care.